Ayun nga eh.
Oh, sige naman na.
Shit. Wala tayong clip. Okay lang. Di bale. Race na lang tayo mag-on ulit.
Ah. Oh, hello, hello. Sorry for the delay of the stream. And we had tech technical difficulties.
Ayan. I think we're back. I think we're in stream na na. Yep, sorry. Sorry for that, guys. Kala namin naka-on na in stream. Our apologies for
Our
that.
apologies for that.
This is our qualifying results as it stand right now. Ray is on pole position. Gerald in second. Kurt in third. EJ in fourth. XD fifth. F1 grid 6. Shio 7th. Vinny 8th. Mako 9th. Acta 10th. Sinayed 11th. Chan 12th. And Sedsu 13th. Oh, yan. Yan ang qualifying results natin, guys. Apologies na hindi namin na-show yung qualifying.
Because nakalagay kasi dito, may auto start kasi sa akin eh.
Okay lang.
Well,
No worries, no worries.
namin for the race.
At least nakaabot pa tayo sa starting grid somehow. Like I said, sa strategies naman, it's going to be either two-stop drum drivers can go for one.
But that would
Pero
be a huge gap.
mukhang mahirap. Yep, sobrang hirap nan if you're going for a medium hard strategy.
Unless you're really leading on the race. Nah,
Yes, sir.
really far.
Grabe yung managing kailangan mo dito sa circuit na to. Two stops can be the optimal way, pero we will see kung ano yung mga plano ng mga drivers natin today.
And we're waiting for players and it's taking a while.
Yep. There's actually a call dito from Manila man to. He actually called for a 2-minute waiting time in between this para makapagplano sila maigi sa mga strategies nila. And yun, sa fuel din.
A 2-minute leeway for them to really
Yes,
plan.
sir. Two-minute anvil. Is there gonna be a formation lap here? Let's see the settings lap. Oh, there's actually no formation lap. So, from looking at the rules and flags, so we will be waiting for the race start na mismo.
And
Here we go. 5 lights on ahead of the drivers. And the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix is a go. Gerald with a great second phase. Side by side heading into turn 1.
and
Oh, someone off the road. Someone flipping. Sinayed flipping at the back, and we have a virtual safety car to start it off. Oh my! Ano nangyari dun sa restart? Nakita na lang ako Red Bull tumagilid.
have here a train of cars right now. It is,
Train of cars na yun.
and it's
As
gonna be
yan,
competitive.
BSC. Let's take a look at the set of boots everyone is going to have so far. Let's see. As you guys can see,
We have Ray with the hearts, Gerald with the medium skirt with the hard. It's a medium hard, and Sensu with the soft.
Setsu lang yan, naka-soft tires na yun.
And
Most
Cena
of the drivers are on mediums, 4 of them are on the hards.
and we expect a two-stop race here,
You could expect a two-stop race here, yeah.
and based on
Oh,
the
may konting overtaking nangyari dito sa likuran, pero will there be a position switch? Oh no, see EJ's coming in. I think he's one of those
who got into
that had contact dun sa start.
rising
Si
and
Akta
on.
rin. Si Akta rin
And we
nagpit
are
for a
racing
front wing
again.
change. We are racing once again.
And Ray is pulling away.
Ray is trying to pull away. He has Gerald behind, pero yun, Gerald has the tire advantage for now. We stay on them for now.
Will he take
Here's,
advantage of pop out of mediums? And
let's see.
there is a yellow flag on the track. And
Here's the yellow flag. Setsu somewhere off one of the road, pero we continue on.
and Jared is actually start catching up to you. Well, he has the tire advantage as of the moment, but in the long run,
But in the long run, si Ray yung magkaka-advantage dito. Here, heading into the final 2 corners.
immediately gets
Ray had a little twitch. Gerald with the fastest lap, no surprises there. Pero, will we see a change for the lead? Gerald goes down round the outside, and he makes it stick heading into turn 1.
what a pass by Jared.
Great move from Gerald. Now he takes the lead. Now he has the clean air, crucially.
Will he try to pull away? And we have a yellow.
Yellow flag for Setsu again, but
We head
I think
on.
he's got all 4 wheels straight na rin. We continue on here with the battle for the first. Battery check between the 2 drivers. Si Ray ang may advantage looking at the telemetry ng both drivers dito.
And Jared has a 34%, and Ray has a 44%. He might be a little conserving with his battery
Conserving sa battery niya as of the right now.
But now,
Let's go, DRS.
DRS,
Will we see babawi ba si Ray dito sa part for
Jared
this part? He is. He has a chance. He has a chance. Here he goes. Round the outside. Change of lead again.
takes the lead back.
Taking advantage of the battery as well.
Jared has a 40% battery, so. And
And
Ray,
oh, yun lang. Ayun lang. May early change. Early drama tayo. Yan, may penalty ang race leader natin, guys.
track limit.
For track limits.
And
And oh,
ooh,
spin. Keep the battle on here. Si Kurt naman. Yes, Kurt is trying to keep up with these 2 so far. Battery-wise, between the 2 drivers, almost halos malapit na maging identical. Actually, Gerald saving battery na rin while staying behind kay Race so far. But he has the advantage of DRS here right now.
and then
Will we see a change of leadership again? Yes. Gerald goes round the outside,
That was
but
that
Ray
was
has a Ray has a good exit. Is he going to fight it? No. He's staying behind. Ang dami ng may penalty. Si Vinny may penalty na rin. 3 drivers having penalties so far.
And may napansin niya ako sa na overtake si Jerry.
Mhm.
Hindi naman ba tulong niya sa
Yeah, he went. Punta rin sa grass. Yeah,
kept it
kept it straight. And yeah, change of leadership.
again.
These two might just actually just continue swapping here. Kasi yun nga, looking at the battery, yan si Ray ulit may advantage. Ginapit ni Jerry yung most ng battery niya dun sa last straight.
Ooh!
Oh, Jerry
Rear twist.
fighting the rears.
And
This could be an change of leadership again.
that's flying straight. And yes.
Lying on the straight, though, they're side by side.
And keeps
Ray gets it stick.
keeps
He's
him on
back to
track.
P1. Ganda ng laban ng mga pinaproduce ng R1G boys natin so far.
And
Ano,
Kurt
si
was also
Kurt.
3-second penalty as well.
Fourth driver na may track limits penalty.
Grabe.
Unfortunately, guys, di mariremove sa against the driver yan unless pwede naman yung i-report yan as long as may evidence naman sila na there were certain moments na hindi sila all four wheels off the track.
Kasi sometimes the game detects it as a 3-second penalty.
Ayan,
And
tatlo na
Jerry,
sila. Tatlo na sila. Tatlo na sila. All square na ulit tayo dito sa labanan ng harap.
No advantages.
Wala nang advantages dito. Lahat silang tatlo may penalty na.
And tignan natin si Gerald right now.
Gerald's using battery right now.
The move,
Pero
I think Ray is far now.
I think Ray might be too far back, yeah. Now he's just saving battery at this point. Oh, Ray!
Oh,
Ray almost off the road. Gerald takes advantage. He's up to P1. Kurt might take an advantage here for P2.
and
No.
What?
So,
What?
Ray just shuts the door on him.
Great defending. Great defending by Ray. And let's see how Ray will bounce back from that mistake.
Lapit na siyang off the road dun. He nearly lost it. Luckily, he keeps all four tires on track so far. Let's take a look now sa sa midfield natin while
Yeah.
these three are still magkadikit naman. Yeah.
We have
Let's take a look
Jet
dito.
versus Vinny at sector 2.
Jeff tsaka si Vinny. Yan. Magkadikit.
And we have as well F1 XD Gamers versus F1 Grid.
XD tsaka si F1 Grid. Actually, let's stay on here. Actually, identical din mga batteries nila. Heading to the final corner, si XD muntik na mag-spin. This could be an This will be an advantage.
And Haas.
For-
there's a Haas of
Has of the roads, that is Acta. F1 Grid is up to P4 now. Using the battery to his advantage and using XD's mistake to his advantage rin.
and as of the moment, Ray is back in P1.
Race back in P1 para nagsasalita na lang yung dalawang R1G boys natin. Si Vinny, yan, nadagdagan yung penalty niya.
I think
6 seconds na po ang penalty niya. Yup, 6 seconds na po ang penalty ni Vinny.
and heading back. Oh, wait, there's a crash.
Oh, Williams off the road. That is Shiyota.
That,
I think he lost his front wing as well as a result of a spin.
I think he
Let's
spun.
take a look nga. Yeah, nawala yung front wing niya. Ilong na lang ang natira dyan sa Red Bull niya, ay sa Williams niya.
And Jared is trying to overtake Ray right now, but I think the hearts are substance already.
Yeah, parts might have, the hard tires might have an advantage. Late braking pa si Gerald dun. Still not managing. Di pa nakag-contact dun ah. Almost identical yung batteries ng tatlo. And yan, lahat ng tatlong to may penalty pa. Is trying to capitalize kay Gerald. There might be little team orders played. Never mind. The commentator's curse pa tayo dun. Na-dirty Arab secret doon. Si Mapo may penalty. Yan. Dami na nating mga penalty recipients dito sa race na ito. Sean is in.
Stay on track. Kasi super madulas.
Oh, sobrang madulas. Tsaka sobrang dugo rin sa track limits ng truck na to.
And Ray with the snap.
Ray with a little slide. DRS is open again. 5/10 is the lead. Ray is too far again, yeah. Still the lead.
And actually, Jared is holding up against Kurt.
Yeah, holding up pa sila actually. This is a point in time where the mediums should start losing some grip. So far, Gerald's still keeping up. Yeah.
And XD Gamers went to the pits for a
XD's in. For a fresh set of hards, I think. Base dyan sa strategy natin, it could be going for a two-stopper. That medium hard or it can be hard medium hard mediums. Depende sa tire allocations pinili niya.
And we have here really good race.
Very good race, lalo na sa top 3 natin. Producing some spicy moves. So far, here we go, heading to the final corner again. There was a car off the road at the back, pero we're still going. Ray is still keeping on with the lead. Gerald, I see, is starting to struggle, lalo na sa mga corners, because yeah, that mediums are starting to fade on him na. Nakajep is in for a new set of hard tires. Good stuff from the Ferrari boys. Also, Vinny is in for a new set of hards as well.
And EJ on Chan. As a 3 seconds.
Chan, yan. Dagdagan yung mga may penalties dito sa race na ito.
Baka pinipigilan ng LTO.
May bigil na yung LTO natin.
Nahuhuli na enforcer.
Nahuhuli sila sa mga track limits nila dito.
And
Heading to the final corner.
Really close to Ray.
Oh, actually, Gerald has a chance.
But
could we see a change of leadership here? Gerald is going down the inside. Ang tapang nito. Oh, contact.
I think
Kurt takes advantage.
I think that's a dive bomb.
Yeah, dive bomb. Side by side sila heading into turn 1. Pero,
race goes on.
yeah, we will see if race goes on. Pero tingnan natin kung may report sila mamaya. Pero so far
clean.
They are still under blanket pa rin.
Under second pa sila, so they can catch up anytime, any moment.
Yes, sir.
One miss. Zero rooms for error dito. iwan to PT. Kailangan mag-stop
Gerald's
sila.
where I think, yeah, si Gerald think nagsistart na siya mag-struggle. He's actually losing
A lot of
time na
time.
dito sa front 2 natin. He might actually be able to pick this lap if he wants to. Pero the action up front, si Ray may bago ng kalaban with Kurt Mendoza on the same set of hards. He's actually close this time as well.
And I think will catch him. No, he has no battery.
Wala ng baterya.
He's not even using his battery right now. And Ray is not
Nagsisave.
using battery as well.
Nagsisave ng battery si Kurt doon. Ooh, almost off the road na rin siya doon. He's sliding. Yung back end niya, sumisigaw na rin.
Pero si Ray, grabe. Parang di bumibigay tires
Sure.
niya.
Si Ray, di pa bumibigay yung sets niya. He actually had a half spin as well.
And Sedsu.
Sedsu, yan.
So,
May
bagong member ng what,
Bagong
3 seconds.
3-second gang. Nagtuluyan pa. So far, 4 na lang natitira dyan. Nawala pang 3-second penalty.
And there's a Red Bull. I think
Red Bull
Sedsu
almost off the
spun.
road. Yep. 6-spin si Sedsu dun. Pero he's
Back
still
on the action.
still trying. Yeah.
Still trying.
Still keeping it up.
Kaya mo yan, Sedsu.
Sedsu, kaya mo yan.
Power
May
friendship
points.
lang yan.
May 1 point ka if maka-finish mo tong race na to.
Oo. And Kurt Mendoza is burning his battery right now, and Ray has a lot of battery as well. And XD Gamers is the
Ay,
second
Tatlo na lang ang natitira na wala pang penalty. As Gerald behind pits for a fresh set of
hard.
hards. This one, he can actually try and manage those sets to the end. He's gonna have a big undercut. Lalo na he's going to have, crucially for him, he's going to have clean air.
And
So, yun, tingnan natin how much will his lead be. Lalo na naka-fresh set of hards siya.
yeah, Kurt Mendoza coming in close to Ray. Probably Ray made a mistake. That's why
Kurt is still behind.
but Ray has
This might be an advantage for Ray kasi he has a lap car ahead. He can actually get DRS from that car.
and has battery as well.
May baterya din, so he can actually try and extend that gap. He has 30% more battery kaysa kay Kurt. As we go into the straight,
Will Ray capitalize with the lap car?
he's using the battery right now.
And yes,
Malaki ng palaki yung gap niya dun. Nakapitalize niya yan mabuti, pero he made some sort of a mistake dun sa 1 and 2. Still Kurt keeping on. Expect a fast lap from Gerald here this lap.
and they're heading to sector 3. And rising up probably went
That was off the road,
off
pero
track. And
oh yun, nadagdagan pa yung 3 second penalty niya dun.
second penalty na yata siya.
6 seconds yung penalty niya. Yes, 6 seconds na indeed yung penalty niya.
And
So, dikit. Mas dikit si Kurt dito.
Sila.
Mas dikit si Kurt dito.
And kaso, the problem is Kurt doesn't have battery left.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Down the inside he goes. Oh, contact. He might have not let Ray have any space there dun sa turn 2. Pero
Race goes
Kurt
on.
takes the lead.
And
Oh, yun. Nadagdagan ng penalty ni
second
Kurt.
penalty.
Oh, and Ray trying to dive down the inside. The pressure in naman niya, yes. They're side by
They're,
side.
they're drag racing right now, but I
Drag
think
racing pero si Kurt, yan.
he's gonna let him by because he knows he has a additional penalty right now.
6 seconds na po ang penalty niya. Oh, losing that packet. Trying his hardest. Those tires should be about to scream bit for these two drivers. Pero Kurt now has the advantage of the battery between the two. Will anyone come in? Di pa.
Pero Ray is catching up.
Ray is catching up. Looking at his speeds. Grabe yung speed niya.
Oh!
Oh, he was on the grass.
Oh my god. That was a ballsy move.
Tapang-tapang ni Ray doon.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Hindi nga niya lang na-convert. Sayang. While naglalaban yung dalawa, this is actually turning into advantage kay Jeril. Actually, last time I checked, last lap he was like 24 seconds down.
Now
But when
it's
these
19.
two are scrabbling,
I think it's 19, right? 19,
yep, it's about to be 19 seconds. Yeah, it's now 19 seconds now.
Grabe.
This Ray almost losing the back end.
And I think Kurt has a battery advantage here. And Kurt is actually pulling away.
Kurt is actually pulling away, yeah. Crucially for him, Ray will not have DRS this time by.
But I think they're going to fit a while.
Will someone come in? Yes, Ray is coming in.
And Chan has a 3-second penalty.
Sean, nadagdagan ng 3-second penalty ni Sean.
Let's see
Ray's set. It's going to be a medium set. He's going to have 14 laps of those set of boots.
But will he hold on to it? And
Can he hold on to it as Jeril, the net leader of this race? Tingnan nga natin kung ilan ang gap paglabas ni Ray sa pits. Here he is. Palabas na sa pits si Ray. And it's going to be a big one. 8.6. Ray is going to have a 4-lap offset.
I think Gerald will have the lead now. And
Speaking of Kurt, almost losing it dun sa exit.
Those tires.
Those tires are
Right now.
screaming. Yeah. Scream.
Right now, and Kurt
Pababa yung gap. Is he going to go for another lap here? Let's see. No, he's coming in. He's coming in. Easy lang siya heading to the pits. Ayaw niya mahuli lalo sa LTO. Madagdagin yung penalty niya.
Pero grabe, 18 laps hard.
Ayaw kaya mag-18 laps in sets. Mediums, bagong set.
Gerald will catch up to him and takes lead on.
Gerald now takes the lead.
Gumana yung undercut niya.
Gumana yung super undercut ni Gerald. Pero this is gonna be close between the two here. No, Ray gets P2. Grabe yung undercut niya kay Kurt Mendoza. Laki na rin ng gap po.
And rising up.
Pero si Akta. Akta nadagdagan. Oh, a safety car is out.
Oh.
Setsu crashed at the pit entry line.
And how will this play?
How will this play out? Grabe, magiging advantage kay Jeril to. If he decides to pit for a new set.
He can actually pit right now. And
Uy, may nahuli sa LTO. Ayun lang, safety car na, nahuli ka pa sa LTO. Oh,
But he's
yun,
gonna be
nadagdag si
speeding on the
Chan.
safety car.
Si Chan din, nahuli din ng LTO.
But will Gerald pit? I think he
Tiyan
has
nga
the
natin
advantage
if...
if he pits.
Yeah, he's gonna have the advantage. He might lose out to Ray, pero
Pero he's gonna have
he might be
more
able
pressure
to keep
tires.
second, maybe. Ito, he's
Wala.
in.
Hindi natin malalaman.
Ray is going to be most likely going to be leading this race. New mediums on kay Gerald.
Grabe. Blessings from the sky.
Blessings from the sky and Ray takes the lead. Shio is unfortunately going to be a lap down from here.
And
Yep, I think my Delta.
XD on
XDN.
gonna go for the mediums
Is
as well. And
mediums, fresh sets.
will chant it. Yes, sir.
Chan did pit. He's on a new set of hards. He can get those sets to the end of the race.
But how will this play for Ray?
Ray, si Ray may 2 lap offset sila ni Jeril. Actually, blessing in disguise for Jeril. Ang laki na ng lead niya kanina. And not crucially for him, he's able to be sa gitna siya ng dalawang RNG boys niya. Crucial for him.
Where he has a one lap advantage of his tires or two. Wait,
2 laps.
2 lap. How will this play for Ray? But I think this is gonna be till the end. Yung tires niya.
Yeah, these stars are going to be to the end na from here. Lalo na there's a safety car out for a few laps. Yeah, they can get those sets to the end na rin. Mukhang spicy tong laban natin ah. Tusin mo kung may kung nag-away tong tatlong to sa mga midfield runners natin, may chance rin manalo sa race na ito. Actually, crucially, kina F1 grid, may penalties nga pala tong tatlong sa harap niya.
He might actually snatch a podium here.
Pwede pa siya mag-podium, oo. Pwede pa siya sa as long as ng tatlong to, nagsusquabble lang. As we're going to be in a safety car here, ikaw Carlos, ano magiging predictions natin for the Canada sprint which will actually happen
There's a damage.
in more than an hour?
May damage.
Oo, nangyari.
May nakita nilipan na front wing.
Kanino kaya galing yung front wing na yun?
May nakita ako. I'm not sure.
There was a front wing damage somewhere. Kay Shio, yan. Shiota's front wing. Nagka-safety car incident pa tayo. Nagka-safety car. Nako po.
Pero my prediction for the sprint race later, probably a Mercedes win. I think George might have a chance.
You're gonna get the upper hand on Kimi today?
Yes, probably. Pero for sure, Mercedes are gonna try na maging competitive sila. Those orders unlike before.
Mm-hmm. Yan yung Hamilton-Rosberg dati.
Hamilton-Rosberg, pero wag naman sana well, Loki, gusto ko dagdag spice sa ano.
Sana, oo. Dagdag spice sa championship, no? Okay.
I think next lap is gonna be
Possible or safety car could be in at the end of next lap. Nihintay na lang po nila sila ba hinihintay nila? Si Vinny na lang. Vinny has a set of softs
I think
on him right now.
will that reach? Yes. But in a bad
Kaya ba
state.
pumabot sa dulo yan? Tingnan natin. Shiota is in for a new front wing and a new set of mediums ba to? No, it's actually not a new set of mediums. It's actually an 8-lap-old set of mediums.
It doesn't have any new sets
Wala na
Probably
siyang
went to
bagong
a...
slits.
Parang nagano yata siya eh. Nag-software compound. Ang ganun.
Hirap mo ko nag-software allocation siya kung sakali. Software allocation. Ano, nawala si Shio.
Wala si
Teka nga,
Shio.
pasukin ko lang. Pasukin ko lang.
Yeah, parang na-disconnect siya.
Na-DC siya. Ayan, he's able to be joining na. Na-invite ko na siya.
And I think safety car will
There's,
in.
there's a chance safety car can come in this lap na
Yup.
rin ha. Let's see.
Actually
Let's see.
speeding.
Let's see. Lights are still on from the safety car. Dito usually nagsasabing in this lap pero I think, yeah.
Yep.
Yan pa lang. Yan nga.
Parang medyo
Ray
matagal din
is,
ah.
go-
Usually,
Ray is going to be controlling the field. Ano, more collisions.
But will F1 PH take the advantage here since lahat nasa harap niya?
May chance siya. He has a shot.
Who knows?
Yeah, he has a shot. We will have 10 laps of racing from here. It all depends on Ray kung saan siya mag-go. Safety car is already into the pits. And he's going right now. Here we go. Restart underway.
I think XD Gamers has caught F1 Grid PH asleep for a second.
Yeah, but caught to sleep. Pero looking at their speeds, mas slower rin down for CF1 Grid. Still keeping up for P4 at this moment. Question is, will he be able to keep up from the front three?
Probably, but we'll see. And
Oh, si Kurt nadagdagan ng penalty niya.
9-second penalty na siya.
No, si F1 Grid siya, si XD sa likod.
Scrambling. At
XD is about taking advantage of this. Oh, contact! Still contact between the two.
did he get pushed?
Yeah, I think he got pushed. Actually, XD was losing control of his car.
Probably,
Nothing F1 Grid could do there.
Probably will go to the stewards after this.
Yeah, probably mag-uusap tong dalawang to sa stewards mamaya. Battle up front. Oh no, look at this. F1 Grid, pinaunahan nata ni XC. Nag-acknowledge, parang mali niya yung part na yun.
Fair play,
Fair play. Fair play for him, pero
but F1
magkadikit
Grid
pa rin
has the
sila.
chance to snag because Kurt has a 9-second penalty.
9 seconds po ang penalty ni Kurt, pero these two are still battling on. May advantage sa battery si XD, but F1 Grid still keeping up her P4.
Kurt trying to deploy his battery more to catch up with Gerald. But Ray...
Looking at the battery sa dalawa, front two are identical. Si Akta, nadagdagan po ang penalty niya.
Tumatagdag din kaso niya sa LTO na naman.
Kaya okay.
Okay
So far, tatlong drivers na lang yung malinis na wala pang track limit penalties. Looking at the ERS ng front two natin, Ray actually has more than 20%. Yeah. Actually, make it 30%. Ginamit ni Gerald most ng battery niya dun sa straight na yun. Pero gamitin ni Ray almost ng battery niya dito.
Just to defend everything.
Para madepensa niya si Gerald.
Pero I think Gerald...
We might have a change of lead though. Gerald goes around the outside. To the grass. Side by side contact.
I think minasira na ano dun.
Nasiraan ba ng front wing dun? Hopefully not. Ray is challenging here.
Wow! Wow, what a pass.
What a move inside to outside. Still keeping that lead si Ray.
What a
Grabe
Hanggang
yung
tatlo,
race
kamo.
ng kanilang tatlo. Grabe yung racing ng binibigay sa atin ng tatlong to ah.
And we have here F150H.
Stefan Grid tsaka si XD. Kasama na rin si Jeff dito. Jeff
Si Jeff trying
running his first official race.
and heading back to the front row.
Heading back to the front. DRS wide open for
Ray
Gerald.
trying
He's
to defend
going down the
everything,
inside now.
but the DRS is too much.
DRS too much. Change of lead. Gio's back in F1 grid. Gets the move done.
P4.
On for P4.
And Ray!
Ray tsaka si Gerald naglalaban pa
Wow!
rin. Same section. Nag-overtake.
Grabe yun.
Grabe. Grabe yung laban ang binibigay sa atin sa dalawang to. Si Kurt nandyan lang sa likod waiting for something to happen sa dalawang to.
And Rising Acta.
Si Akta, ayan, 15 seconds na po ang penalty niya. Si XD, nadagdagan din ang penalty niya. 6 seconds na rin. Battle up front, magkadikit na naman silang dalawa.
But I think Ray has the bat.
We have the opportunity. No. Gerald goes down around the outside. They're going to be side by side.
Wow! Still will to win.
Still side by side.
And just
Wala,
Ray
naubusan ng battery si Gerald
Ray!
doon. Oo, nadagdagan ng penalty, yun lang.
trying to defend everything. Now
Dedepensa
Gerald has
niya lahat doon.
upper hand right now. Doesn't even need to fight.
Si Gerald, pwede na siya mag-play smart dito. Pero half of him, he thinks he wants this.
He wants
Gusto
to
niya
win
tong
more.
laban na to for the show din. Oo. For the show. He wants the win on track. Pero si Ray, it's all about pride. Sa tatlong drivers na to, si Kurt muntik nang tumama sa teammate niya. Muntik na.
Just
Muntika na yun. As we head to the final two corners of this track. Almost identical battery ng front two natin. DRS again is open.
Ray trying to defend.
I think he's gonna have the upper hand for now.
I think Ray
Nag-save lang ng battery si Gerald dun. Nag-save.
gumamit si Jerry doon.
Gumamit ng konti.
They have identical battery right now, and Vinny has a
Identical
12-second
battery.
penalty right now.
Si Vinny yan, padami ang penalties dito. Pero tatlo pa rin sila, wala pang penalty at ibayan na lang to.
If F100 PH gets his pace up, kahit baka 8 tenths, 9 tenths siya,
Kaya niya punta sa podium
but
places.
it's 10 seconds right now, but we'll see what will happen. Anything can happen right now.
Yes sir, anything can happen. As we keep the action here sa front two natin.
Chan,
Si Chan, nadagdagan ang penalty niya.
I agree, has a
How?
86% battery right now, and Gerald has 65.
3 tenths is the gap as we head to the DRS section. 4 laps of racing to go here. We might have a change of leadership here again. To the grass again goes Gerald.
Grabe.
He's going to have the exit here. Is he going to have the battery? No, he's still keeping behind. Oh, nadadirty air siya dun sa section na yun, but still keeping all those hits on track. While the squabble continues on with the drivers, actually, tingnan nga tayo ng mga comments dito sa live chat natin kung meron. Dad, how good was Prime Carlos Miguel showing wings yabut?
Wala. Wala yun.
Parang kilala ko sino nag-comment na to ah.
Kaya nga eh.
Oh. As the battle for the lead, lumalaban pa sila oh. Tama, unfortunately, yan, hindi siya makaabot sa race. He actually said he has a different race to attend to. Yun nga, sayang, he wasn't able to make it for today. Sabi po ni Apura24, Carlos Miguel showing wings yabut is Shea Gilgis Alexander of Sim Racing.
SGA. Pass bro.
SGA ka pala ng Sim Racing ah. Okay yun, sabi na ni Sensu dito sa chat ah, he actually crashed sa pit entry. So yun nga nangyari sa kanya. What's forced the safety car. And this epic battle we have right now. Here we go again.
Here we go again. Final 2 laps.
Will we see a dive down turn 1? No. Pero, with that move, that actually compromised Ray a little bit. Is he have the exit? No. Two laps to go in this race. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to go to the final lap of this race.
Will this add more drama?
Here we go. ERS is open for the two. Kurt is just waving behind for a mistake from these two. DRS wide open for the Aston Martin. Outside he goes. Will this be a change of leadership?
No.
Side by side in turns 1 and 2. Gerald has the momentum.
Oh!
Outside to inside. Oh, they touched. They touch it both side. Kurt is into the lead. Kurt is in. Kurt is into.
What happened?
This is what Kurt has been waiting for all race long, and crucially, sa pinaka-final lap pa nangyari to.
He snatched it.
But, di pa tapos ang laban ni Kurt dito, si Ray. Ray is just behind. Ray might have a go. Oh, they're touching. Like pushing him into that
Bump
bus stop
drafting.
chicane. Bump drafting. Here we go. Heading to the final 2 corners of this track.
But I think Gerald still wins.
After all that, Kurt is gonna win on track. However, with the penalties of these two in front of him, Gerald wins the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Wow.
What a race. And F1
What
Grid
a
takes
show.
P4. What a drive for F1 PH as well.
F1 Grid, consistent drive from him.
No penalties and everything.
Walang penalties, tsaka big points for him. For the championship, Jep gets P5 in his first ever race dito sa Apex Club.
XD.
Great drive, XD P6.
And
AJ, the last of the R1G boys here today, is going to finish in
Seventh.
seventh.
With the unfortunate accident as well.
Unfortunately, nakolide siya dun sa lap 1 which we actually saw Red Bull up and
Fly.
over.
And the last man on
Literal,
track.
literal na Red Bull
Red
gives
Bull
you
gives
wings
you
yung
wings.
nangyari dun sa pinaka first lap nun. Chan, he's going to have few points to his name here.
Grabs the
Finishing the
last.
race is important. Here he goes. Ayan.
Grabs the last point for the race.
Grabe. Wow, wow, what a race.
What a race. Driver of the day is
Great.
F1 Grid. Well deserved, well deserved.
F1 grade ang driver of the day natin. Actually, siya rin yung cleanest driver. So, dagdag
Dagdag
points
points.
po siya dyan. Unfortunately, I think wala tayong admin na yun.
I think,
Online, I think.
I
Yeah,
think
I think.
walang
Well, wala tayong interviews for this week. Apologies for that, guys. Pero, Carlos, what a race that
what
was.
a race. Grabe yun. Full of drama at the last lap.
Grabe drama. Nagbanggaan nga sila. Actually, Kurt took advantage. Pero yun nga, unfortunately, he has a
9-second penalty.
huge amount of penalty dun sa name niya. But, yeah, overall, great race from the front three. Unfortunately, yun nga, wala tayong nakita masyadong action dun sa midfield. Pero, looking out, the gaps there were actually great battles there as well.
But yeah, grabe yun. Ganda ng
Grabe.
race na yun. Really competitive.
Ganda ng race. Sobrang competitive ng race na yan. Manila man, wherever saan ka, shout out to you man for making
Shoutout
this
to
thing
Mr.
happen.
Bossman.
Hopefully you have a great time there sa Canadian Grand Prix. The sprint is actually an hour away, ladies and gentlemen. So mga may balak mag-team puyat dyan. But yeah, any last words before we go?
And I think no more na. And grabe. What a
Grabe yun.
race.
Bigyan tayo ng amazing race dyan sa R1G boys natin.
Okay. Yep. And that concludes our
That
stream for tonight.
concludes. Yes.
And we'll see you next week.
We will see you in Austria next week, guys. That's Carlos. I'm John. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Drive safe.
Drive safe.